Hello viewers, Tom here, and today we are out at Three Sisters Race Circuit. This is a practice session under suboptimal conditions, but in the UK it's not that uncommon to rain, so having a bit of a practice on the wet track actually seems like a good idea, as we are planning to do the 2-hour endurance race series with Phil Anders and Paul Tracy. We are out practicing, trying to figure out how lines work under these conditions and just getting a general feel for the kart as well. This is my second time outdoors and my second time under wet conditions, so I really need the practice. We will have more videos coming with timers and timing tower and all the goodies you normally see on our videos as soon as we figure out how to do them for this track. For this video, let me hand you over to Phil, who will talk a lot more about this session.
Thanks for that, Tom. Yes, as Tom says, we're down here at Three Sisters. This was a Thursday evening. The day started off wonderful. It was a lovely sunny day. We was thinking we were in for a nice dry track, and then on our way to Three Sisters, the heavens opened. So yeah, as Tom says, we did a session last week. That was Tom's first go, and that was on a slippy track, and he did very, very well. I think he was around 2.5 seconds a lap off my pace on his first ever go in the wet. And I'm quite used to this track, really. I've drove it in the wet probably about 8, 9, maybe 10 times. So I'm not too bad in the wet. I'm pretty confident. And there's me just going past Tom now. The plan was just to get in front of Tom, show him the racing lines in the wet, just to give him a bit of a heads up, save him a couple of track sessions trying to work it out. So I thought if he can just get in behind me and just have a little nosy, see where I managed to get grip. And yeah, basically in the wet you're looking for slow in, stay off the racing line, and fast out, so getting good exits. We've got a bit of a kart train in front of us here now. I'm just trying to get a bit of a slipstream. I'm in the orange helmet there, and Tom's going to follow me through. You can see now the track, it isn't actually raining at the minute, but you can see that the track is very slippery. The first sort of 10 to 15 laps I did try and set some good laps because I knew that the weather was coming in, and you can see how wide I go there where all the grip is and just concentrate on the exit. You can see now there I've managed to get a good exit, get after that guy ahead. Tom now, he's I'm trying to see which section we're on here. Okay, coming down towards the last corner from the pit straight. Tom goes on the inside, there's no grip there whatsoever. That's the racing line, so it's very, very slippy there where it's rubbered in. Okay, we're coming down the back straight here now, just trying to get a slipstream off the kart in front. Oh, he's lost it, and we're going to go around the outside of him. Yeah, that's good driving there, Tom, to avoid him there. So easy to crash in the wet. See now again, we're coming down towards the last corner. We're going to take the inside here. When we get left and get some grip, stay around the outside, concentrate on the exit. And Tom's done very well there. Like Tom said a bit earlier, we're getting this practice in because we're going to do the 2-hour endurance race, and that'll be me, Thomas, and Paul Tracy. We're going with 3 drivers. You see there's a guy there to the left. We're on the yellows here. But yeah, we're going with 3 drivers, and you can actually have 4. There is a pit stop included where we have to stop and refuel. I've actually been and watched a couple of these races, a couple of my friends racing in it. I think Lewis Jackson, Nathan Webb, Tommy Lee, all them lads, they're all sort of doing it every week. They virtually live here. So yeah, we're going to get involved in that, see how we get on. You can see Tom now, he's just following me through. He's gone for an inside line there. I go around the outside, try and just keep the speed up, try and slipstream this guy ahead. I don't think he knows I'm there. I don't want to sit in his slipstream because it was throwing crap all up to me and into my eyes. You can see the yellow flags here. I don't think Tom acknowledged the yellow flag all day, but we'll let him off. He waves me back through there. Yeah, I'm just seeing I'm there, just tapping the bumper now and saying to him, come on, stay on my bumper and let's go. Let's see if we can get you a good lap time. So again, I'm trying to go wide and just, the grip's always on the outside of the corner there. Don't really want to come inside because that's the dry line, and like I said, with it getting rubbered in, you just slip. So here I like to go left, go right, and then cut it back and just carry the speed. I didn't actually do a very good job there. Oh, we had a yellow flag there, so yeah, I had slowed down slightly. Tom just acknowledges that he's seen this one. Again, the grip there, you notice they go out to the right there and then round the outside of Luna and try and tuck back in. You can see I'm fighting the kart there. I nearly ended up on the grass a few times. There was a couple of quick guys in this session, actually. And from the first session we did, which was about a week before this one, again, we got yellows here. Got my arm up there. I don't know what the yellow flag was for, but there must be an incident a bit further on. So we're still under yellows here. See now, yeah, there's no yellow now. So am I going to go for the inside? No. If I go for the inside there and try and turn, I'll just end up taking one of them guys out. As soon as you turn the wheel, not a lot happens for a bit. There's another flag here. Tom goes to overtake me, and then he realises I've backed off because it's a yellow. Cheeky little bugger there, trying to get me on the inside. I give him a quick wave for letting me back through, and here you go. There's an incident here. That is the Ghost Marshal driver. He just drives the track. We don't race him, and he just helps people out if anyone has any offs. Go back to what I was saying earlier. Tom, in his last session about a week ago, he was about 2 to 2.5 seconds a lap off me. Tonight, I think his best time was around 0.2 off mine. About 2 or 3 of my hot laps got affected by yellow flag, so I do think I had a little bit more pace in the kart, but again, the guy spins out. I was going to turn and see if I could make it, but I may have clipped him. I just thought the safest thing to do was just avoid him totally, get out of the way, and go again. You can see Tom here now, he's pinching my racing line. Oh, he just gets skinned off kart 6. Do we get a run at him? Keep your foot in this, Tom. Quick wipe of the visor, a bit of a spray's hitting us there. That's an excellent move, Tom. Up the inside where there's no grip as well, make that work. Back to the outside where the grip is, get a good exit. We should now accelerate past this kart. But he's a quick kart, the guy to the left. I think he may be the kid who beat my time. I was P2 in the session, Thomas was P3. I think maybe the kid ahead there is the guy that was, I think he was round just under half a second quicker a lap than me, but he weighed next to nothing. So yeah, I'm going to put that down to weight class. Another spinner there. Got kart 5 here ahead of us, a couple of other karts ahead of us as well. See Tom's making short work of these cars. He's clearly got the pace on the majority of them. Will he dive up the inside here? Will he dive up? Go on, Tom. But no, he didn't quite fancy that one. Let's just get a good exit. Try and carry the speed now, and let's have him into the last turn here before the pit straight. Will Tom keep his foot in this? He's got to be brave. No. He stays to the outside. Let's see if we can get a better exit. There we go. We took the better line in. You see the exit we get now? We carry much more speed. You can also see that the rain has started to come down now, and it's getting a little darker. Yeah, we're coming down the long straight now, just after Luna. A few of the karts are really starting to struggle in these conditions now. Once the natural light goes and you're under floodlights, it makes it much easier if you know the track and you can see the entry and exit points. So once it goes dark, it really does play with your vision a little bit. First time I ever did this track was in the dark, and I think it was a 53 second. I was not happy with that. I went back the next day and did a dry session, and I was 50.3. So I took 3 seconds off my first go. And I put that down just to the light. I really struggled in the dark on my first go. You see Tom now, he's going to try and apply some pressure here. Get wide, Tom, get a good exit, get your foot down early. And he's just lost the rear. Oh, we nearly had a bit of contact there. There's another good move, Thomas. Very good move there now. Batter down this straight, see if we can get into that corner. Here we can see now I've reappeared. You can see the track conditions now. You see the spray coming off the wheels. We've clearly had a lot of rain. I'm just going for the outside there now, trying to carry the speed. I was sick and tired of staying in people's slipstreams because I had to have my helmet slightly open because I was steaming up. So if I got behind the karts, yeah, it got a bit much. Basically what happened was the dirt and the grit was coming underneath the helmet and hitting me in the eyes. So yeah, no slipstreaming for me. Just pull out the slipstream. If I couldn't get the move done, so be it. See now, Thomas has gone round the outside there. It's another good move round Luna. And again, I've appeared now again. There's me in the orange helmet, Phil Anders. I'm going around the outside there now. I tried a few different things here now. I tried to try wider lines because it was a lot wetter than it was at the start of the session. And I just thought I'd have a little play about, see where the grip was. I say we're going to have a race coming up pretty soon, so if it's wet, I want to have tried quite a few lines in the wet. But I would say that this didn't, some of these really wide lines I took didn't quite work for me. I could have been a little bit tighter. Yeah, it is what it is. By this point, every single part of me was wet through. And I mean every single part of me. I did consider coming into the pits and trying to get myself dry, but yeah, I thought, what's the point? Next time I need to invest in a wetsuit. You can see now Tom's coming down towards the last corner. He's sticking with me. I'm giving it my best there. I go wide, try and stay where the grip is and just concentrate on the exit. You can see now Thomas is just closing up ever so slightly on me. As it got really wet, the grip sort of left us a little bit, but it was more obvious where the grip was because you could sort of, you know, see the shiny parts, see the dull parts. Don't go on the shiny parts when it's wet. Stay on the dull parts, and yeah, that's your quickest way around. You can see here now I'm just fighting with the rear end of that car. I decided to let Tom go at this point, let him have a go in front of me, and I'm going to get behind now and have a little watch, see what he's doing, and hopefully provide him with some feedback. Okay, you can see it's got even more darker now. You can see the puddles everywhere. Kart 2, he goes in quite slow. Thomas has him quite easily there, really. He didn't have any confidence there, Kart 2. Thomas is driving beautifully here, considering it's his first real wet session that he's done. Yeah, he's took to it like a duck to water. I'm not sure how good Hungarians are at swimming or in the water, but yeah, Thomas has took to it really well. Pretty confident that when we do our endurance race on the Wednesday nights, that if we do get a bit of rain, I'm pretty sure that we should be fairly competitive. We certainly won't be slowing anyone down. We've got decent pace here. Can we attack this guy? No, not this corner. Let's just concentrate and get a good exit, try and get the run at him, and see if we can get him into the last corner here before the pit straight. And Thomas is driving beautiful. Oh, we've got a yellow flag, so we can't attack him now. Just stay pretty close. And oh yeah, we've got a car that must have spun out there. Okay, we're just acknowledging that we can see that yellow flag. You can see how dark it's getting now. Getting fairly hard to pick us up on the GoPro. And yeah, it was a very challenging session. I'm hoping the next time we go that I can start showing Thomas the dry lines then. We can try and get his pace up so when it's dry. But yeah, if you're doing a couple of wet sessions on a track and you're doing it fairly well, as soon as it comes to the dry, then you're going to be a fairly fast man around the track. Because with a load more grip available, it should be a lot easier. We go for the inside here. It's a difficult move. It's a great move. 2 karts in 2 corners. There was a puddle starting to form on that corner, so there was a little bit of aquaplane in there. This corner was quite a good one. You take it full speed and you feel the grip start to go. Yeah, you've just got to trust that the car isn't going to flip round on you. Thomas does really well again through this bottom corner before the pit straight, and there's the checkered flag. Oh yeah, a big thanks to Sam Bickerstaff, who was looking after us today. He's one of the main guys here. He does a fantastic job. We've just left in Google reviews. If you've ever raced here, leave Sam Bickerstaff a nice Google review. I'm just complimenting Thomas on his driving there in the wet, telling him he did a very good job. I'm not going to tell you what I say there when I point at them, but basically I'm saying everything's wet, including them. And yeah, it was a good day. Also thanks to Dave, the head marshal, who was in charge of our briefing today. Dave's a friend of mine. The staff are absolutely superb here at this track. So yeah, get down here and give it a go. Please like and subscribe and share and do all that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.